Hey folks, Eric here from DirtyLittleSneakers.com. Today I want to talk to you about the ASICS Gel Nimbus 23. Now I love reviewing this shoe and I anticipate the release of it every year, and this year was no exception. So I put it on, I go out for a few runs, and I'm here to tell you about it. But before I get to my opinion, let me go through the structure of the shoe itself. If you know ASICS and you know the Nimbus, you're aware that this is a beefy shoe. It's built for comfort, it's not built for speed, it's got lots of cushion and structure, but it maintains a neutral footfall. Before we get too deep into it, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button below, it'll just get this up into the algorithm a little bit more, and it might just get this into some more eyeballs that are looking to make a decision on which shoe to get. It'll really help them, it'll really help me, and it does wonders for the channel, and I appreciate it if you do that. All right. Back to the shoe. Now, considering the amount of cushion and structure, it's no surprise that the shoe weighs in at 10.9 ounces, same as last year. Think of this as an SUV as opposed to a sports car. It also includes a 10 millimeter drop. That's in the men's version. That goes from 10 millimeters in the heel. I'm sorry, it goes from 25 millimeters in the heel down to 15 millimeters in the forefoot. Again, that's the same specs as last year's shoe, the 22. Now, interestingly, the women's version has a 13 millimeter drop going from 27 in the heel down to 14 in the midfoot. Can you feel the difference between the two? No idea, I'm not a woman. But I can tell you, say it with me, it's the same as last year. They're gonna come in at $150, which is, well, same as last year. Seeing a trend? No? We'll wait for it. So let's get to the design, starting from the top and going all the way down to the bottom. ASICS used the same monofilament upper introduced last year that has less affectations, making it lighter, softer, and more breathable than previous incarnations. It's got a super beefy and comfortable heel cup and a nice padded tongue. The midsole, these two pieces here, are going to be made up of flight foam and flight foam propel. And it's going to have two areas of gel, one in the heel and one in the midfoot that you can't really see. The flight foam, according to ASICS, gives you shock absorption and a bouncy feel to offer a solid foot down to toe off ride. ASICS says that the holes in the flight foam makes it a little bit lighter than last year. Now the gel configuration is the same. It wraps all the way around the heel, going from all the way here to this side for what ASICS calls improved rear foot impact protection no matter where you land. This shoe is made for a heel striker. On the outsole, it's got the AHAR rubber right here. That's the ASICS high vibration rubber, and it's got some pretty deep flex grooves that are going to give you, well, more flex. Now the Trussic system, again, is gender specific, with the men's being more supportive and the women's offering what they're calling a softer land. Either way, it's there to keep the shoe stable through the transition, so you're not rocking back and forth. The exoskeletal heel counter design has not changed, but the aesthetics are a little different. You can see there's this little piece of fabric covering the midpoint, but it hasn't changed the way it works, meaning that it's still gonna lock your heel in better than most of the shoes that I've worn. The Nimbus is what I call snug without feeling claustrophobic. It's clearly on the heavier side, so it's not a speed shoe like I said earlier. It's built for comfort, and I love wearing this for marathons. It takes a few runs to break them in, but once you do, look out. So overall, the 23s are a smooth and comfortable feel that I've come to enjoy in the Nimbus line of shoes. What baffles me is how little innovation and how similar these are to the 22s from last year. What was it? 2020? Was it COVID? Now don't get me wrong, it's a great shoe like I said, and I plan to pound it into the ground as I do every year. But why no innovation this year, ASICS? I don't get it. Are you saving it for the Nimbus Lite too? We'll have to see what that looks like when it comes out later on early next year. Either way, I mean, I guess it was time to upgrade my shoes, so these came out at just the right time. I just wish there was something new that I could look forward to when I put them on. So that's about it, folks. If you're interested in getting the 23s, I did put a link in the description of this video. Just know that it goes to my Amazon affiliate account, so I will make a couple of shekels off of the purchase, but at no charge to you. And if you like this video, please hit that like button below, get it up to the YouTube algorithm a little bit more. And if you like gear reviews, race reviews, or anything endurance sports related, I'm your guy. Please hit that subscribe button and the bell next to it so you get notified when I put new videos up just about every week or so. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you next time.